How you doing, Renzo? Having some technical difficulty. Can you hear me? Hello, Renzo. Okay, who else is in here? Speak up, so I know who I'm addressing. Okay, good. This computer stuff drives me insane. I got some different angles too. This is angle number 1. I'm going to put another overhead angle and tell me how you like it. There you go. You like that angle? That's angle number 3. Let's go to angle number 4. Or 2 rather, I'm sorry. Jeffrey, how you doing? And that's another angle. The drums sound okay? I'm going to change the angle again. I'm going to try to use the overhead. The drums sound okay? Any echo? I'm making all the adjustments. Okay, that's the overhead. And I guess we can work with that, I guess. You can see my bald spots. I'm getting old, 70 years old. Okay. Yesterday, we worked on the fill-ins, the triplet fill-ins, if you remember. And we worked on the triplet fill-ins. And I did it one surface. We worked out of the syncopation book and out of the stick control book. So let's put the syncopation book aside for a minute, and we all understand the interpretation, or unless you want me to review the concept or the approach of my interpretation of this particular lesson with stick control book. Remember, instead of playing straight up and down, we were playing it with a jazz feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. We eliminated all the lefts rather. We played the rights. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And we filled in with the triplet. You all remember that? Bass drum 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi-hat, heel and toe. Okay, you understand the concept, Renzo. So what I did now, instead of just, working it as a hand exercise and understanding it on one surface, there's a lot of different possibilities. I don't know what your drum set, what you have, but I have an additional smaller tom-tom, and I'm not gonna put that up. I'm just gonna, I think this is pretty standard. Hi, Sandy. I think it's pretty standard that you have the, usually it's no floor tom-tom, it's just 4 drums. Like so. But I'm gonna use my additional floor tom-tom. So now we're going to take the first line. Now I'm going to move it around with different voicings. My smaller tom-tom 1, tom-tom 2, tom-tom 1, tom-tom 2. The drums sound pretty good. They sound okay, guys, the drums? So now I'm gonna play that first line around the kit a little bit, have a little fun. I use a variety of things. I'll use this tom-tom once in a while, this one. That's pretty simple. Now, that is the basic concept. We're going to expand on that. We're going to take it to another zone, playing against the jazz time. Now we'll get into that right hand movement in a second. What I'm going to do, instead of now playing, first off, guys, can you respond to me? Do the drums sound okay? I need a response on that, please. So, like we did, and I tried to explain yesterday, on the 1 circuit, we use a substitution. Instead of using the right hand, we use the bass drum. So instead of playing 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now, I'm going to play the jazz pattern. But now, when I'm playing the straight ahead jazz pattern, I'm not playing out of the box, I'm not improvising. It's just a straight ahead standard jazz pattern on the ride cymbal. Now, if you gentlemen are not used to playing that particular pattern, you just want to perhaps play quarter notes. But notice, I'm playing the quarter notes and they all sound the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. The levels come into view onto the ride cymbal as well. Give me your stick. When I'm playing, here's the movement. I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what? 3-stroke down, a 3-stroke down. And I'm thinking circuit. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. My bass drum, the hi-hat rather, heel, go. Now I'm going to play line 1, using the bass drum as the rights, and I'm going to fill in the triplets. Now we go to line 2. We all understand that? We go to line 2. If everyone understands that, I have no problem going to line 2, so can we respond to that? Any questions on line 1? You understand it, Renzo? Okay, how about the other guys in here and girls? Jeffrey and... Hey Jeffrey, you have my email? I don't know what the echo's coming from. It's coming from my mic that I was speaking from. What I'm going to do, and I need you to respond. I'm going to shut down me talking. And then I'm going to play. Please let me know if there is an echo when I shut this off. You're not going to hear me talk for a minute. I'm just going to play the drums and tell me if there's still that echo. Okay, was there an echo when I was playing? Just then. Gentlemen, please respond. Okay, no echo, all right, that's good. That's because I turned off the mic that I'm speaking through. So I have to adjust that. Okay, it was the same, all right. Anyway, we all understand line 1. Now we go to line 2. And if you remember the sticking on the stick control book, it was left, which was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and... We're going to play that swung, which is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. And then we eliminate the lefts. That just gives us the does of the triplet with the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And we fill in the remainder of the triplet. 1, and the left foot. And then we take it here. Now let's do line 1. And line 2, oh no. Line 1 again. Okay, we all understand that, gentlemen, correct? We'll go to line 3 and 4, and then we'll go someplace else with this. Okay, line 3. All right, we had the one surface. Well, let me go back to line 1 and line 2. What I didn't do was move it around a little bit on the drum set. I apologize. So I'm going to do line 1 on one surface and line 2 over and over again. Now I'm going to move it around a little bit. And we could also play a whole lot of dynamics, but you know, that's another lesson. I'm just explaining to you this concept and the brilliance of George Lawrence Stone. Okay, line 3. Sticking 2 rights, 2 lefts. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3. That's what the line is, that's what he's presenting. So now I'm just taking it to another dimension and interpreting that line the way I want to, but utilizing his line, his brilliance, how he organized all his patterns, right, left, right, left, 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 right, left, all that good stuff. So now, I take line 3 and play it swung. 1, 2. And I eliminate the left, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, the 1, 2, 3. Then I fill it in with the triplet. And then I move it around the drum set. Just have a whole lot of fun with it. And then we take it down here. With the right cymbal, and the jazz drum. We make all the lights for the bass drum, remember? Now, I don't know about anybody here, their playing or their level of playing or their level of knowledge. But, you know, we all, like I said, are on the same path to become better. And if you've never done the swing pattern, the straight ahead jazz pattern, it's going to be not so easy. I mean, I went through the whole advanced techniques for the modern drummer by the great Jim Chapin. And that was like, oh, wow, that was not frustrating. That was, wow, a lot of hard work. And I love the book. It's helped me. The graphics made me see what I was doing, not so much to hear what I was doing. And, you know, to me, the book was a very mechanical kind of book, but it was a great book. And it opened up a tremendous amount of doors for me. I don't work from that book no more. I do work from the stick control book, as I'm doing right now, to develop my independence, and the Gary Shafee book. One of his patterns series, the time functions, he takes all the different elements of the triplet and plays them against the time. And what I've done was I formulated that into the stick control book and put a whole new dimension on it. So it's really, you know, all the people that I'm mentioning, like Jim Chapin and Gary Shafee, all great educators, all great players. And they've inspired me to, you know, open my own doors. They opened doors for me that opened more doors for me as well. So it's really helped me. Is there any questions to this point? Gentlemen? Now we're going to go to line 4. Line 4, 1 and Patrick. Swung, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eliminate the lefts, you have 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. Well, the New Breed, it's an outrageously great book. It has a lot of great concepts in it. And Gary Chester, man, you know, I work out of that book too. You know, and like where we're at with this right now is like we're doing a lot of counting, but he does a lot of humming, which is great. But my concept or my approach is you need to count first so you have organization. And then from the counting, you start to hum what you play. And I don't mean pop boom boom boom, that kind of language, that Martian stuff. I'm talking about, you know, to play quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And guess the time. I'll play 1, 2, and Gary Chester, New Breed, I have to go pop, 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 pop. I'm not thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking. No matter what figures and then some, and you're making yourself new figures. This is the mechanics of what I teach, and my primary source of teaching is from the stick control book. Does that help you out, Renzo? The New Breed is an excellent book. I have a lot of friends who studied with Gary Chester, and Gary Chester definitely was a great teacher and a great performer as well, and a recording artist. He was a recording drummer. He's on a tremendous amount of things you probably listened to way back, or the oldies, or the doo-wop, you know, things like all kinds of stuff. Okay, so now we were on what, line 4? And we took it, eliminating the lefts, and playing just the rights, 1 and 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I said, okay, fill in the blanks with the left hand. So on and so forth. A little faster. Just, I want to play my random figures that I've come up with from line 1 to 5. Just have a lot of fun with it. And against the jazz time. Now remember the importance of that jazz time. You don't want to be playing like this. Why is that stick moving? That's like a totally rock drawer trying to play jazz. Keep it light. Sloppy today. Okay, any questions on that? And I did demonstrate yesterday on one surface, and it was difficult to actually hear it with the different voices. We were playing a constant eighth note triplet with the left hand. Bass drum was 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? We played the bass drum, the bass drum was 1, 2, 3, 4. The left hand was playing straight eighth note triplets. My hi-hat was heel and toe. And I guess you can call this, those three voices, an ostinato if you may. It really don't matter, but that's what it is. I'm playing a constant pattern, and I'm playing against it. And I'm interpreting the stick control book as all R's, eliminating the lefts, playing the swan. So what happens? And then we go to line 2. Line 2 is just on the upbeat 1 and I'm just interpreting all the rights. Line 2 against the triplet. Sorry. Back to line 1. I'm playing against the triple, so I guess you could say that's an ostinato because it's not changing, and I'm playing against it. Now, that's one of, I say about 5,000 different ways we can interpret the stick control book. I'm working on a publication, which could probably be about 4 volumes of the many ways to do stick control that I've come up with. I mean, the stick control book is one surface. Full strokes, half strokes, quarter strokes with the vamp. Greatest book ever written. Okay, so now, do you remember yesterday I stressed the turnarounds? Do we all remember the turnarounds? Now we're going away from the triplet, and we're going to go to the turnarounds. Do we all remember the turnarounds? Because I'm making a series of videos from each line of stick control, maneuvering around 5 drums or 4 drums. If you have 5, that's great. If not, 4 drums will work. Do we remember the turnarounds, gentlemen? I just want to give you a little taste of what's to come. And you will get a PDF for each and every line. All right, well, it's the turnaround. All right, that's not a problem. Renzo, you enlighten me, man. As it's better to, instead of continuing, it is to explain what it is. Man, my head is all over that bald spot. Don't laugh, gentlemen. Okay, what I've demonstrated was I was playing 16th notes. I'm going to take this off of snares, and I'm going to play on tom, okay? And we played 16th notes with a right-hand lead. So when I'm playing 16th notes constantly with a right-hand lead, I'm going to accent the 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it slow. Okay, that's a right-hand lead. Now, I'm going to do a left-hand lead, which simply means I'm going to start with the left hand, the same pattern. Now we established what the right-hand lead is and what the left-hand lead is. Now, if I played one measure, right-hand lead, and say play the other measure, left-hand lead, go back and forth, right-hand lead, left for one measure, left-hand lead for one measure, to avoid a disruption in the flow, you tag on, every time you make a change, a paradiddle. That establishes the turnaround. Now, I'm going to play 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and now I'm in position to attack the left-hand side without any disruption. I'm making the turn again. That's the turnaround. So I made the transition. I played one measure, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a right hand lead. Then I took the second measure and made it a left hand lead with no disruption whatsoever. Okay, now, what I did was I took the stick control book again, as usual, and I made a formula as R being a right hand lead, left being the left hand lead. So, if I did line 3, that would be 2 right hand leads and 2 left hand leads. Now, the diddle's going to be in a different place because the transition and the turn to the left side is in a different place. So here's what we have. 1, E, and now watch. 2, E, I'm ready for left. 3, E, and back to right. Do we understand that? You follow me, Renzo? Gentlemen, Jeremy. Who else is in here? Do we all understand this? I do have a PDF sheet. Do we all have the PDF sheet on this? You understand it? Okay, so now, that's the basic concept of what the videos are going to be. But they're going to be maneuvering around the drum set. So, I'm going to give a little taste of the up and coming, look out for the videos. You understand it, Sandy? Okay. I'm going to say start line 3. I'm going to do it slow. I'm going to start line 3 on the floor tom-tom. And from the floor tom-tom, I'm going to maneuver over to the snare drum without disruption. So I'm going to do it slow. Back. Now, that's one movement. Let's take that same movement and let's start up on this drum right here. That's tom-tom number 2. And tom-tom, we're going to put tom-tom number 1. So I have. So on and so forth. I'm not going to play it fast. Well, I don't think I sent these out. Jeremy, I do have your email. I will send you the PDF on this. Okay? But, I mean, I don't have a PDF as far as the movement is concerned. I have a PDF just on the one surface. Now, each line has a different kind of possibility. With all the 4 drums or 5 drums. And I will be working out per line. I will be making a video per line. I will start with line 3, because all line 1 is just a paradiddle, back and forth, like this. Well, we don't need to do that. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to do the video starting with line 3. You'll have most of the possibilities, and you'll have a PDF sheet so you can visualize it. And, you know, you work at it at your own pace. Slow, usually. Actually, the slower you do it, it's a very physical kind of exercise. I'm not saying go out and jog in the morning and come and practice, but you should be in some sort of good physical shape because to play like this, over and out, sorry, for 3 to 4 minutes, man, you gotta be in shape. Okay? Now there's a lot I have to offer, and I will be making videos. But the reason why, like I said, other than the fact I love what I do, and I try to help as many people as I can, there's nobody registered for my site. It's very simple, man. For $20 a month, $19.95 or $19.99, you get all of this on my site and more with the PDFs. I'm just doing this as a marketing procedure in addition to what, you know, helping people. But does everybody have my website page? Let me ask one more time. Is there any questions? Okay, well then sign up, Renzo. You get a PDF sheet with every lesson and a personal video. Jeremy, Sandy, who else is in there? My address, they won't give it to me, I can't give it to you here because it won't come up. It's www.mattpatelalivelessons.com. If I print it if I put it in the chat, it don't come up because YouTube will not allow that. You have that, Jeremy? www.mattpatelalivelessons.com. No spaces. If you want to sign up, that's great. The lessons are in the evening. Monday's 8:30. Tuesday is 8 p.m. Wednesday is 8 p.m. This is a little iffy this week and next week because of the Christmas week. But like I said, like I'm doing right now, I'm talking a lot. And I do talk a lot in explaining on the site as well. However, for example, if I was doing the lesson on turnarounds and there's questions I answer and whatever, I will make a video. A 5, 10, 15-minute video of that particular lesson. I will post it in the archive on the site. And sometimes I may post it on YouTube as well. Okay? Now Sandy, you all right? And who else is in? Jeffrey and Sonny. We all in here yet? Still? It's about that time. Uncle Matt has to say, you know, bye-bye. Until tomorrow afternoon. And we'll do the drum set again tomorrow. If that's okay with you, unless you'd rather have one surface tomorrow. Let's take a vote on it. One surface or drum set? Shoot, guys, put it in the chat. You're welcome, Renzo. So let's vote on that. Drum set or one surface drum pad for tomorrow? You gentlemen are as much a part of this as I am. Well, don't go yet. Give me an answer. Drum set or drum pad tomorrow? Let's have a little vote. No arguing. Drum set or drum pad tomorrow? Okay.